Hi, I'm Tim Webb, founder and CEO of CliqForm, and I'm here today to talk to you about our latest product, the Red Oak side table. But before we get into that, I want to show you the technology that makes it all possible. There's a demo piece here. You can see the clicker is a circle there. When it's flush on the surface, it's locked. Click once and it's unlocked. You can go together when it's locked or unlocked, but it can only come apart when it's unlocked. And not only are our fasteners embedded, but you can see the ones there. We would burn the order of operation into all the pieces. So it's not only impossible to lose the fasteners, but it's impossible to lose the instructions as well. All right, let's get into the table then. So let's start by going over the different pieces. We start with the tops, then the rails, and then the corners, and the glass on top. All right, let's get started. As I mentioned before, we would burn the order of operation into it. You can see the one there, and there's the other one. So easiest way to do it is set it on the ground. And there's the ones. And we'll go on to the twos. And then when you have two joints that need to go together, we make it an alphanumeric, so it's pretty obvious when it's 3A and 3B. So a little way to remember is if there's a letter, they go together. So line them up and press it down. And it should snap in place. You hear that nice crisp sound. And then, so we got our first end frame done. So now we have the verticals. We'll start with number 4 into the matching number 4. And number 5 into 5. And then the bottom two are 6 and 7, and they're both the rails. So there goes 6, and there's 7. All right, we're more than halfway done already. Perfect. All right, so now let's do the other end frame. And this is going to start with number 8. And this is just like how we started with the other end frame. They're pretty much the same part. And much like 3A and 3B, we have 10A and 10B here. Line them up and press down. And with 10A and 10B, you have to line them up and then press it down. To complete the table here, you need to line up 4 joints, A, B, C, and D. So just want to take your time and be a little careful here. Make sure everything's lined up before you apply force. Everything looks good. All right. And there we go. Find a nice level spot. And it's missing one piece in the middle, and that's a piece of tempered glass. So put that in there. Nice solid table. As you can see, CliqForm very easy to assembly, but what makes us really special and different is our ease of disassembly. So let's get into that. And the way we're going to do that is we're just going to walk back out the way we came in. So easiest way to remove the glass, lift up from underneath, set off on the side, and then turn the table on its side. You usually want to do the top 4 clickers here. And the best way to remove it is, again, you want to pull it nice and level. But if you stand inside and put your feet on the frame, it helps prevent the bottom of the table from coming up at the same time. And there we are. And then to get out of it, you got to be a little careful you don't catch your feet. It's kind of like stepping out of a wooden hula hoop. But let's disassemble this end frame. Start at the top. 2 clicks. And just put your knee on it to prevent it from coming up. And there we are. Our first corner's free. And I like to re-click all of them, all the clickers, so they're in the lock position. So when I go to rebuild this later, it's ready to go. And then the verticals are easy enough. Just the one clicker and pull it up. Re-click the clickers. All right. Now we're on to this puppy. Now, the 4 verticals, I like to go through and click all of the clickers at once, and pull them out and put them where they need to go. All right, we're down to our final end frame. We'll start with the top 2. You don't need to put much force on your knee to hold it down, but just a little bit keeps it from coming up. And then the final 2 verticals, and there we are. Back to the pieces we started with. Now you can see what makes CliqForm a little bit different from other furniture companies. Anyway, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it, and we'll see you next time.